It's the host of Most Coast to Coast, and I'm the GOAT coach, Coach T Flow.
And this your boy, Shine the Pod, Don.
And welcome to the brand new season, season 2. Get back at it like a crack addict. Hit that dope. The BroVSBRO podcast. Hey, man, before you hit that dope, man. That's what you do back in the day. Hit that motherfucking dope.
They hit that can, man. That shooter.
They put on that stem sometimes.
Yeah, that stem, yeah. That old clean out that old Bremelo.
Broken antenna. That's what they used to use. What I mean.
Yeah, you right.
Where y'all come from, TikTok, man? We are going live on our TikTok.
Man, TikTok, they don't know nothing about that, man.
Man, TikTok do nothing about dope.
Man, these folk born, goddamn.
We'll be referring back to our TikTok during this broadcast, so don't pay us no attention, man. TikTok running thing right now, so we got to cater to our TikTok audience. What they smoke dope off TikTok? They smoke dope off the can or the straight shoot or the glass pipe. What were they smoking crack back off? Hey, man.
Be on that yak, y'all.
This ain't like, I ain't just started drinking this shit. Look how much I got now. I ain't even drink nothing. For real.
Yeah, you babysitting.
Yeah, you bullshit. We got any more left? That's it?
Nah, that's it, bro.
God damn, we should have got
We don't need no more anyway, man.
Yes, we do, man. We got to have pimping, man. Pimping makes it go better. God, this is season 2, man. Hey, give me some dap, bro. Give me some dap. I'm fighting about dap. This the Wonder Twin, even though I'm a little older. That's the Wonder Twins. We got to do a high five. Wonder Twins, activate. That shows our age, the Wonder Twins. This is our brand new season. So our season starts when the college season starts. This is when we start the podcast. And I remember when we started last year, man, we were just trying to get it right, man.
Right.
Graphics were low budget sometimes.
Low budget.
Got there in the film with low, but we found our fucking swag.
That's it, man.
We
started from the bottom.
Man. Yeah, and we started coming into the gym. For y'all don't know, we got a gym in Columbus, Georgia. And
4.0.
4.0 fit. And
what's the address?
4701 Buena Vista Road, the BVR, home of the East Side. Blickyville.
Damn.
Heard it call shit
Blickyville.
We said Blickyville, Buena Vista Road, Blickyville. Y'all already know how y'all go. But it's not Blickyville around here. It's 4.0 around here. I'm the mayor of Blickyville. There ain't shit shaking around here. But, man, it's been a long year, man. We've covered so much. Like I said, college football last year, NFL. We covered
NBA. GOAT.
They doing that bullshit.
God damn, TikTok.
Oh, TikTok. Yeah, TikTok talking about all the restrictions. Anyway, Blickyville, college football, the pros. Then we came back and hit them with the basketball, man. Then we came back and hit them with the WNBA. Then we hit them with the Olympics, man. So many topics. And guys, we learned so much about media. Reels, putting our reels out there. We got like hundreds of thousands of views in the reels arena. And I don't know about bruh, but I feel like Young Jeezy, man. I feel like 20 podcasts and they still don't blame me. But what he say? Still don't play me.
Yeah.
I don't give a. It's the streets that made me.
Definitely.
Hey, man, like, bruh be on the town. He be on his job, be on the town. Folks say, man, I see the podcast.
Yep.
Y'all keep doing your thing. So, and like I said, on TikTok, if you're on TikTok audience, we got like I said, hundreds of thousands of views collectively on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram. So, it's been a great, interesting year.
Learning,
I can't wait. Yeah, I learned a lot. Especially about the reels, we know what our community likes. We know what they respond to. What the 2 top people that I know they respond to is LeBron James and Caitlin Clark. So if you follow on our platform, you see more content leaning toward them.
It is what it is.
We just go by the analytics. That's what they respond to. That play you sent me the other day with Caitlin Clark is at 50,000.
Wow.
It just.
Off a simple screen.
And I went and checked the other one. Remember that one when Caitlin Clark kind of hit that girl in the face?
Yeah.
That 100,000. I ain't even checked. I just checked it today on GP.
Don't blame us, blame the algorithm.
Blame the algorithm. So we learned so much about our brand and about what our community likes. And just going into season 2, man, you know, I want to give them pretty much of the same, which we done narrowed down and found our swagger with.
Right.
I want to give them the same thing. So what's some of your memorable moments about season 1, man, and what's something you want to continue doing on our platform. Oh, also the pod down picks.
Yeah.
You'll go broke fucking with my brother now. Like you'll go broke. What's up, G Wright? What's going on, man? What's going on with you, man? Appreciate you. Hey, you'll go broke because he got the pod down picks. Hey, like I say, bet with him if you try to lose some money. But that's now I say what I wish we can do. Definitely wish we can, because we started off trying to figure it out. The best fit was with me and bro, but I definitely we got our other brother.
Yep.
I shot to Craig.
Oh, Juju.
We got our cousin Buck.
Yep, Buck.
We got our cousin Jamie.
Jamie.
We got a good
Michigan.
friend of ours, Juju.
Yeah.
Got them old Jabu. What you be calling him? Joke Boo? Jabu?
I call him Juju, man.
Juju.
Old Ju, man. Old Ju.
Oh, Jew. So
Or J-Mo.
J-Mo. That's what I was trying to think of.
J-Mo.
J-Mo. So all these have been co-hosts who came in on the show and put their 2 cents in. So I definitely want to get them more involved this season.
College season. We back. He's back.
Your boy Sonny Man just hit too. He said, "What's up, too?" Told me.
What up, old Sonny? What up, baby?
Sonny man. TikTok. We appreciate you guys, man. But what's some of the memorable things for you for season 1, man? What do you want to continue, bro?
Well, man, some of the memorable seasons is the one my pod down picks did hit, where I made the people some money. You know what I mean?
Did you do that?
Hey, that's why it was memorable, because goddamn it wasn't that much. You know what I'm saying? Our coverage on old Goat James. And I guess the explosion of the WNBA, man.
We caught that good.
We caught that right in the middle, man. With our coverage of Angel Reese, the NCAA tournament with her, the Caitlin, Don Staley and everything.
Yeah, we caught the end of that.
Yeah, man, we caught all that stuff.
And then we transitioned, right?
Yeah, we caught all that stuff.
They have no break, seemed like they went right into the W.
So I think that was definitely the momentum that carried us, and you know what I'm saying, and just. But I think that was the biggest, man. Yeah,
I like how we did that. We captured a lot of content with AR and CC, and
we did the finals and everything with shit. That ain't really no big deal. I mean, everybody knew Boston was gonna win that, but I think the biggest, man, like I said, the transition.
Yeah, Luka laid down. I mean, Kyrie had laid down a couple of games. He could win in Boston. Yeah. So we got great
explosion with the WNBA and just the emergence of Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese.
I think we covered that. I think we covered Caitlin Clark just as good as any media outlet or pop culture, pop media, ESPN. I think we covered them just as great or better, especially when it came to reels, because not only do we put them on our podcast, we would actually watch the game. Sometimes we would live stream. TikTok, y'all know, we would live stream on our TikTok platform.
Yeah.
And then we would put up plays. I got one right now locked and loaded. Somebody knocked Kate down the other day from Chicago. I got to put that one back up. Put that one up.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, man, knocked it down. It hit her real hard, man.
Shit.
I know the Clarkies are not going to like this one. 100,000 views. TikTok, y'all got to start paying us, too, man. Y'all be tripping, TikTok. All the views we got, man, we ain't made no coins yet. But anyway, I can't wait till the brand new season. Now, what bro don't know, I had a surprise for bro. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to get it while he doing his part down pick. I'm going to probably just show you after, because I wasn't able. If you look to your left, you see that long box right there behind the bars?
Yeah.
That's a gift I got to you.
What that is?
It's a backdrop.
Okay.
So when your Bulldogs play, I'm gonna put your backdrop behind you.
Hey.
I'm gonna get you a Georgia Bulldogs sheet with the little Bulldogs on it, and you can just be behind there instead of the orange wall.
Okay.
You can be behind your Bulldogs.
Okay.
And I got me one, so I can be behind these elephants. So it's gonna be the Bulldogs against the elephants. So that's something that I definitely want to bring into the season on college game day when our teams are playing. Especially when we play each other.
Oh, man, it's going to be a big game, man. Later on in the month.
But other than that, man, it's season 2.
Yeah.
We got our swagger down right.
Right.
We about to get to it. The bases are now loaded. All right, man. College football is back. How long have we been waiting for this moment right here, bro?
It seems like forever, man.
Seems like forever. We went through all these sports, Olympics and stuff, and basketball and
Super Bowl and all that stuff, man. And dang.
College football is back, man.
Is college football your favorite sport?
Yes. It is, because
it's pure and wholesome.
Not that. It's excellence. Like every other sport, you can lose a lot of games. You can that shit LeBron and them be doing. We gotta say LeBron 5 times an episode, so I had to throw him in there. LeBron one more time.
That's one. Got 4 more times.
But that shit LeBron is I repeat. I got to get a repeat for LeBron James. Okay. 4. All right. So LeBron James, they do that stat. What they call it? Stat packing. I mean, not stat
packing. LeBron on stat packing. Go ahead.
Not that. Load management. LeBron James then be load management. You can't do that in college football. College football, you damn near got to win every game.
Yeah.
It's super competitive.
It's only 12.
It's only 12. And if you want to be top of the food chain now, we do got the college playoff this year, so it's been expanded to 12 teams.
Yep.
So, but still, you can't lose no more than about 2 or 3 games if you want to be.
I say 2.
I say 2. I think 2 is good.
Yeah.
But it's been 2 before in the past, and teams has made it. Like the ROTY,
Georgia didn't make it. We lost 1, so that's just an example.
Y'all got robbed last year. I think they should have. I don't know what they should have did. Last year was crazy, but it's been expanded. College football is excellent. You got to run that gauntlet in college football. So I think it's the most competitive sport, major sport that we have on the airwaves, and you can't slip. So that's why I like college football.
The stakes are higher every game.
Every game matters. And something else I noticed in college football too this year, they're playing it like on Monday. I want to say they got Thursday game. They got a game tonight, Sunday. So I think that the broadcasters figured out too. Hey, we ain't just got to keep this thing on Saturday. It's a freaking fly in here. He
wants some of that pimping. He smell that pimping.
Before I get flicked, if I can catch him. But he not the fly. But the broadcasters have realized that college football is something that people will probably watch 3 or 4 times a week. I love it. Yeah. I want games all through the week. There's nothing else to watch. We're tired of watching politics and all that bullshit with politics. Play football. That's what we want to see. So what about you? How you feel about it?
I agree with everything you said. But they always do that because beginning of the year ain't nothing else going on. When the NFL kick off next week, then it'll go back to just Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. We ain't gonna have no Sunday and Monday games. So that's just Labor Day weekend and everything. We got a game tomorrow too. We got Florida State and Boston College.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Florida State playing their second game.
Playing their second game.
For all you Florida State, I don't know if we got any Florida State
Our
fans
cousin went.
on TikTok. Cuz, I don't know if you watching, man. I gotta say it, man. Y'all pussy boy. I don't rock with Florida State after what they did. It's gonna take me a whole year to get reprogrammed with them because I felt they ended the season on pussy boy, and they started off. They took an L. Who they lost against again?
Georgia Tech. Man, come on, man, hometown.
Georgia Tech. Even though Georgia Tech ain't in the SEC, they still in the state.
Right.
And they beat y'all in Ireland, me lady. So. Fuck Florida State, man, for real. I don't rock with them. I think they.
Hey, cuz, we love you, cuz, but it is what it is now.
That's my first cuz. I love my cuz. Shout out to Bartow. But the team he represents, man, pussy boy. That's just what it is. That's just how I feel about it, man.
All right.
Okay, man, our first topic of the day. What y'all feel about the TikTok? What y'all feel about who your team? Y'all rocking with Florida State? They say pussy boy ain't there. Georgia's dominant win over the Clemson Tigers.
Yes. Yes.
With that being said, what do you think about the win over the Tigers? And can they run the gauntlet? To me, the Georgia Bulldogs have one of the hardest football schedules in college, which they should. They put them at number 1. They should have one of the toughest schedules, if not the toughest in college. And who do you think are their biggest threats?
Well, the win over Clemson was a big statement, man. We came in the season with the number 1 rank, and we showed why we should be number 1. Now, the first half was rocky.
I'm about to say.
First half was rocky. First game, first season against a ranked opponent, top 15 opponent in Clemson. They ended the season on a good streak. I want to say they won the last 5-6 games of the last season, so they came in kind of hot. So the win, the first half, I seen that coming. Now, I'm being honest, I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan. I didn't think we was going to cover. So I thought it was going to be a closer game than what it actually was. So they surprised me. But in the first half, it kind of looked like what the game was supposed to be in my eyes.
Exactly.
So in the second half, I was very surprised how we came out there and dominated them boys. We shut them down. Well, we already shut them down on defense. But offense came alive, man. Carson Beck showed why he should be one of the Heisman Trophy finalists already.
God, you can't say that.
Yes, I can. They already got him now. So he showed why.
Okay.
And not to mention, our starting running back, a star running back, didn't even play.
I don't know who number 3 was. He stepped up though.
He's a freshman.
Yeah. The freshman, exactly. He stepped up.
So man, I think we showed up and showed out. It was at home against a top ranked team. So, but to answer your question, I hate to say this. It hurts me to my core to say this, but as every year, our biggest threat is gonna be and always is Alabama.
Bro,
because last year, that's how I feel this way. Because last year we lost to them in the SEC championship, and even though we went 2 seasons without losing a regular season game, only one loss in the SEC championship to Alabama, we got left out the playoffs.
Yeah.
So obviously our biggest threat is gonna be Alabama because I anticipate us playing y'all in the SEC championship again this year.
We gotta see, man.
I got a question though.
Okay,
I want to know where Texas, cause I still haven't figured out yet.
We brothers. I'm looking that up now.
We got to figure out where the hell they land at, cause one got I don't know. TikTok, help us out with that. Where are Texas and Oklahoma at? Is one of them in the East? One of them in the West?
Cause I'm TikTok. I'm about to figure it out my damn self. I don't need no goddamn back door.
Cause we got to play Texas this year, and y'all got to play Oklahoma, or y'all got to play Texas. Who y'all play? Which one y'all play?
I think we play Oklahoma. We don't play. I know we don't play.
So maybe
Texas.
Going by that logic, maybe Oklahoma's in the West and Texas is in the East.
And I'm looking at it now, and they don't have it broke down. They don't have it broke down by SEC West and SEC East. But,
I guess the only reason why I say that because maybe if Texas if Texas is in the East with us, then maybe they are our biggest threat because they're ranked.
Well, we brothers. I'm gonna say to me, I think Texas is y'all biggest threat, man. I love Alabama, my team, but I definitely think with the new coach, it's gonna be a learning curve there. I don't think it's gonna be we're gonna get to Alabama in a minute, but I think Texas, and not to mention Oklahoma, man. Okay, here we go. So the teams that's in the SEC West now are Alabama, LSU, Texas A&M, Mississippi State, Auburn, Ole Miss, and Arkansas.
It's impossible. So both of them in the East?
Shit just said, dog.
Who in the East then?
Let me see what this one say. Who's in the East? SEC with that shit weird. Let's see who's in the East. You would think that some of them would have went to the
if it would have switched or something.
I think that shit was some old shit, man. Hold up.
Yeah, that's just some old shit, man.
That had to be some old shit, man. There ain't no way in the head they made.
I'm in the new shit. Yeah, cause you taking too long, man. Oh, Southeastern Conference. Oh no, it ain't. Damn. Or maybe they eliminated the East and the West.
Yeah,
maybe
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was just, I swear, I was just finna say the same thing. It seems like they just got it all in a mesh right now. Piggybacking what you said about Georgia, Carson Beck threw for 278 yards, 2 touchdowns. I think the freshman, I think his name was Nate Frazier, 11 carries, 83 yards. Y'all dominated against Dabo Swaney.
Yeah.
His defense, he prides himself on defense too. Man, y'all spanked them boys, man. And I lost $40.
Why you betting against them dog, man?
I wouldn't bet the
you bet it was spread. I got you.
Spread. I thought the dog was gonna win.
I did the same thing. I'm gonna keep it real. I did the same thing. I thought it was gonna be closer.
But y'all embarrassed them, man. A top ranked team. Say what you want to say. Clemson's still top notch.
Yeah.
And y'all made and especially in the second half, y'all made easy pickings with them boys. Georgia showed me with the first game why they should be number one. And I feel like right now y'all are the kings of college football. And if somebody wants to be the man, they got to beat the man. Georgia is the team to beat. Georgia is the standard. So teams coming in week after week, they're gonna have to figure out how to neutralize that offense and put some points on the board at the same time, because not only did y'all score, y'all also stopped them from scoring.
Yeah.
They only scored 3 points, I think.
You only kicked the field goal.
And you guys put up a 30-pack on them. So that's going to be the standard moving in on that. But with that being said, I need you to pull up that schedule, because Georgia has to run the gauntlet. And to me, to make no mistake about it, I don't care where you watching from. I don't care who you down with. The SEC is the standard in college football.
It is, man.
We understand Michigan won and shit.
Yeah,
but the SEC is the standard. Even our sorry teams.
We beat up on each other.
Even our sorry teams is going to give you a good game. Case in point, Vanderbilt putting that thing on Virginia Tech.
Yep. Big win.
How many teams, SEC teams, not to mention we played Clemson, which they're an SEC team, but I think Clemson is located literally on the South Carolina-Georgia border. Yeah. It's Georgia-like. It's Georgia cousins.
They recruit from the same pool we recruit from.
Most definitely, which is Florida, Georgia, and Alabama.
I'm glad you mentioned that, though. How much, because we know Dabo Swinney refuses to go in a transfer portal. Do you think that hurt him?
Yes. Boy, you brought up a good point. And not only do I think it hurt them, I watched Nightcap. I started watching it again. When you had brought up, I want football, but that's why I really had no good subject. I thought about that. Like, yeah, you're right, because they both football players.
Right.
So I started watching it again. I watched it last night, and they brought that up. They actually hammered Swaney for his refusal to enter the portal. They were like, basically, if you don't get a portal, you're gonna turn to a subpar team. And probably the next couple of years, he'll start. He'll.
Nah, he better do it next year, or he gonna have no job at Clemson.
He's gonna conform. But Shannon Sharp gave him the business. Ocho gave him the business about him not recruiting out the portal and getting top-notch players from the portal. They also broke down the price points on how much a good quarterback costs, a good DB costs, and some of them were like $800,000, $500,000, and Ocho was like, "Hey, it's a business now. It's a business. It's half like the NFL now. It's a business now." So I definitely think him not recruiting out the portal hurt. Him just trying to develop the players that he got coming out of high school versus people who are getting the best of the best, who are spending that money. Especially Georgia. Georgia been with it. So it's not going to equate. He's going to have to get players out the portal if he wants to compete.
Okay. All right, going back to your question, you asked me to pull up the schedule.
Pull up that Georgia schedule.
All right, we got Tennessee Tech next. Easy.
I want to hear the gauntlet.
Okay, the gauntlet starts with Kentucky. Even though they ain't ranked, it's still Kentucky.
SEC.
Still SEC.
They was ranked
then after that, we got Alabama. Auburn, Mississippi State,
4,
ranked Texas,
5,
Florida,
6,
ranked Ole Miss,
7,
ranked Tennessee,
8,
and then our last 2 games, Massachusetts, and then we end with the rivalry, Georgia Tech, who just upset
8 straight games in the Southeastern Conference.
Yeah,
that's
brutal,
crazy. I think maybe 4 of those were ranked.
Yeah,
it don't even matter if they're ranked or not in the SEC, to be honest.
Especially with Florida, because that's our rivalry. So even though they're not ranked, they're going to give us all they got.
And I'm going to tell you who somebody you have to watch out for, man. I'm telling you, he's creeping on to come up.
Who?
I think within the next 3 years, he's going to win a championship. Lane Kiffin, man.
Yeah.
Everybody forgets about Lane Kiffin. I think in the next 3 years, Lane Kiffin will win him a title. Or be in position to win one.
Yeah, hey, they
he's
number
a
6
good
right
recruiter.
Now. Yep,
they love him. He gels with the youth. He's a great troller. He's one. Like you ain't never seen Nick Saban post yet.
Nah.
He be posting shit. I mean, one Lane Kiffin post. He seen Alabama Jet in Jackson, Mississippi. He puts my eyes on it and say, "What the hell they doing here?" So he's relatable, and he's a good recruiter. Go ahead.
And Nick Saban is out of his way. That was his kryptonite.
Yeah, that was his kryptonite.
He gone now.
Speaking of that, that's a great time to transition.
Okay.
The Alabama Crimson Tide got straight my shirt out real quick. Cruise to a 6-3 to Goose Egg. Awesome win, dominating through the whole game over the WKU, Western Kentucky University. I don't know what the hell they mascot is, but it was an easy win. And the question is, We watched the game. We watched not 30. We watched 75%
majority of the game.
Yeah. How do you feel about the new coach, Ken DeBoer?
Well, I mean, when you beat a team 63-0, even though it was Western Coochie University.
Man. Hey, Western Kentucky, I'm going to find out y'all name because I'm not going to He is just, my brother, Diddy is disrespecting y'all. He's calling y'all, hey, Western Kentucky, I hope y'all watching this. Get him. Y'all got my permission to get him. He is disrespecting y'all team, man.
I ain't disrespecting y'all like that. I'm just saying when it comes to Alabama, a first game, we got to play. Georgia had to play Clemson. Y'all play Western Coochie Hilltoppers.
The Hilltoppers.
What the hell is a Hilltopper? A person that's on top of the hill?
I know what topping is. I don't know what a Hilltopper is, but
yeah, it sounds like some hillbilly. But go ahead.
We dominated.
Y'all dominated.
And what conference they in? We looked at, were they in American Conference or something like that?
Probably some old.
Don't say old. Like Liberty was in it.
Probably something like that.
Cincinnati's in it. We got a couple good teams in there. But it was, to beat a team like that, you got to keep in mind now. Liberty, Appalachian State, them teams, they compete now.
They do.
For us to beat them.
It wasn't Kentucky. I'm just, just trolling and everything. They're a good team. I know they are.
They got spanked, man.
They got spanked, man. Real bad, man. I mean, Miro, who we both wanted to see, because even though I'm a Georgia diehard.
You like Miro.
I love Miro, man, because first of all, I'm just always down with the underdog guy, man. When people start going against somebody or something for all these different agendas and different reasons and everything.
He didn't like what the Alabama boosters did to Miro last year when they snatched him and put one of them white boys up. I'm just going to say it for him. I already know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
And that shit was messed up.
Exactly. I ain't like that.
Did. Yeah,
but we both wanted to see, basically, we wanted to see what he do, because Alabama's going to go as Jalen Miro go. He was 7-9. 200 yards, averaged 22.2 yards, 3 touchdowns, with a final quarterback rating of 98.7.
Oh,
the guy had a monster game. Even though he had to throw under 10 attempts, he still 7-9. That's a high percentage.
And they pulled him out. Didn't they pull him out?
Yeah, they pulled him out for Ty Simpson toward the end of the game. And he finished 5-9 with 66 yards.
Yeah, he made a teddy too, didn't he?
Huh?
He made a teddy, didn't he? The backup quarterback.
A Russian one, yeah.
Yeah,
hold on.
He got turned up when he went in there. He ran that thing
hold on. I don't see no touchdown.
Remember, he
okay, it's passing. Yeah, he did a rush.
Yeah, he did a boot.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
He got turned up when he came in there.
He did.
What do you think? Just of course we know the Kings is Georgia, but as for the SEC and going to the playoffs, how you view Alabama with the new coach?
Like I say, man, I just got to go by what I seen so far. The first game, man, he looked good, man. The defense looked excellent.
The old defense was smashing.
Excellent. Miro had a couple turnovers. One of them wasn't his fault.
High snap.
One of them wasn't his fault. The other one, it was on him. So, but the defense looked lights out, man.
They did. They looked real good.
The team looked disciplined. I didn't see too many flags, know what I'm saying? Too many penalties off of offsides, all that old crazy stuff. So they look disciplined, man. So I think he's doing a good job.
And I got to get a good big shout out to Pritchard and Red from Central. Pritchard's out of Carver High School in Columbus. Rodarius just won a state championship with Central Red Devils in Phoenix City. And number 16 for DB for Alabama. Did a great job last night when he came in the game. Hey, salute, young man. Came to the gym, worked out, came to the GOAT, came holler at the GOAT, you know what I'm saying? Got a podcast. I probably just re-dropped the podcast that I got with him and Jaquan Sanks. Jaquan Sanks is a linebacker / safety for the Cincinnati Bearcats. They all came and rocked with the GOAT. Y'all know.
Now the GOAT everywhere then.
You gotta check in with the GOAT, man. It's like there's no fly zone, man. You come in when the young athletes come back into the city, they gotta check in with the GOAT, man.
Yeah, man. So y'all look good, man. I can get y'all props. Y'all look good.
And who we got next week, man? Because like you say, we know it really starts when we start playing the SEC, man. That's when it really starts, when you start playing the SEC.
All right, next week y'all got South Florida, man.
Again. Oh, no.
Nah, man. Flowers don't play for quarterback for them no more. That's another coochie team.
You and this coochie.
I'm just saying,
listen, man. Last year, that was when the controversy. Them boosters had, and I don't know this for a fact, but that's what Nick Saban was pissed.
Yeah, 'cause y'all was barely winning.
Yeah.
Game, y'all supposed to blow these people out.
And you already know them boosters. Hey, pull them and put the other boy in, Nick.
Yeah.
And you know that's why Nick quit. Okay, Nick got the money.
He got tired
when the money
of the
came
boosters,
into the game, Nick didn't like that.
Right.
So they put the white boy in. And they barely won against South Florida. We barely beat them. Like I know the score was close. Like I think maybe by a touchdown or a field goal, 14-10 or some shit like that.
It was tight.
But it was a storm. Man, fuck all that. We barely beat them. So to me, coaches are some of the most competitive individuals in sports. If I'm a coach and I'm competitive, I don't know where they playing at, but I want to spank South Florida. No disrespect to South Florida. Oh, they gonna get the shit beat out of them.
They gonna get pain.
It gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. It's really gonna hurt because even though Alabama won, they lost. They lost when it came to credibility. Right. That was a team that supposed to be spanked by at least 21 points, and they hung in there. So I expect for them to get spanked. Who Georgia got there? Y'all got a cup.
Yeah, we got an easy one next game.
But
I got two back-to-back
with that being
easy
said,
games.
it seemed like whoever did Alabama's schedule was smart. Because Alabama got to run that gauntlet just like Georgia do, run through the SEC, and you have to be on top of your game in a couple of tune-up games, just like a boxer, having a couple of tune-up fights before the big fight. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Cool? Talking about your boy, man. Let's transition.
Where we at?
Let's transition, man. Slime time. Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, Colorado Buffaloes. Hey, man, NDSU gave them boys the business, if you ask me.
They did.
They got cheated on one of them plays toward the end on that last drive. Yeah, it was a controversial call. They got some time got messed up on the clock because the refs messed them up on one of those plays. Cause they was making a drive, I think, on the last, and the refs made an error with the time clocks on them.
Okay,
cut them like 20 seconds off, but they barely beat them. So we talking about Alabama playing a cupcake game, Western Keachie University. We beat them boys 63.
North Dakota State is definitely a powerhouse, though.
But they're not power. They're not. No,
they are a powerhouse.
You're not. No, hell no. We look at power. How we judge.
Man, we're talking about Colorado and Bama.
No, hell no. We talking about no.
You gonna be in the same name as Colorado?
No, hell no. I got structure with my shit. Power 4. It used to be Power 5. We no longer have the Pac-10, so it's Power 4. If you're a Power 4 team and you're playing somebody who's not in the Power 4, you should dominate. That's all I'm saying. NDSU, they're good. I respect them, but they're not Power 4. Colorado is. They're in the Big 12 now.
Yeah, Big 12.
They're supposed to dominate. All this shit Prime been talking about, and they barely beat them boys, man. You let me ask you that question, man.
Go ahead, man.
You already know my answer. What do you think about Prime squad this season? What do you think they're gonna make the playoffs? You think they're gonna be over 500? What is the outcome from the Colorado Buffaloes?
I think they're gonna be over 500. I don't know about they're not gonna make the playoffs, man. They're not gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna be over 500, and it's because of their defense. Their defense has not, even though because North Dakota is a good team, but they're gonna be playing better teams on their schedule. Because they joined the Big 12, so they're going to be playing even better teams. So defense didn't show me much. They let these guys put up 26 points. Their quarterback, 277 yards.
He put up 277 yards?
277 yards, man. 8 of 22. They running back Cam Miller, 16 carries, 81 yards. They rushed over 157 yards. So
they rushed the ball over 100.
Yeah, so that's not good, man. That's not good. So it's gonna be because of the defense. But they quarterback, Deion Primetime son, Shedeur Sanders.
What did he do?
Oh my God. The guy was 26 or 34.
Yeah.
445 yards.
So he was throwing a lot of long balls and
shit, they called him. He was putting on the money.
Travis Hunter.
The man threw 34
and what was his QB freaking R?
81.
What was his QBR?
81, 82.
81. That sucks.
No, they don't. If you put the ball up 34 times, that is pretty doggone good.
81
average
QBR
13 yards.
A QB1 81 is not that good.
It's not bad.
The yards, it is bad. The yards was spectacular. He had their DBs. They suck ass because Travis Hunter made some great catches too.
Great catch.
Travis Hunter made some great catches.
Yes.
I think he should be a receiver.
A lot of yak too.
I don't think he was. Yeah, a lot of yaks. I don't think he should be playing both sides of the ball. I think that's injury prone shit waiting to happen, trying to play both sides of the ball. But they're gonna play some real fucking hogs coming up, man.
I agree.
Who they got next? You know who they got next on their schedule?
And let me say this though too. Cause I said the defense is gonna be the cause of their downfall. Mm-hmm. Also, the rushing game. They only have a total of 59 yards. 59 yards. They got to do better. They got to do better. If you're gonna compete in the Big 12 and have hopes, I don't think they're gonna make. I'm just a realist, but have hopes of finishing over 500. You got to have a running game. Now they got the transfer guy from Ohio State, Dalen Hayden. They only gave him 9 carries, man. You know, 20 yards.
Average 2 yards a carry.
You got to give him more carries, though, man. This guy should have at least
They were throwing the damn ball.
Yeah. You got to get this guy at least 18 to 20 carries, Prime. You got to, man.
But the other unsung hero
Horn.
Horn. Exactly.
Horn, yeah. Horn. He went off.
Horn almost had 200 yards yards. He only had 1 touchdown, but like I say, Hunter was phenomenal.
All right, go ahead.
The other kid, he had 58 yards, the Wester, and I think they had another receiver that had like another 20 yards. So it's like they're definitely running the spread passing game.
Right.
But to compete in the Big 12, they're gonna have to pass the ball. Plain and simple.
To answer your question,
run the ball, excuse me.
To answer your question, they play Nebraska, who we have a alumni from our hometown, Terrell Farley, who was just inducted into the Nebraska Hall of Fame.
Shout out to Terrell Farley.
Shout out to you, baby.
I think he was between us, right? He was behind me, but before you, right?
Yeah, I didn't go to school with him at all.
Okay, shout out to Terrell Farley, linebacker for the Cornhuskers, who just got inducted to the Nebraska
Hall of Fame.
Yep. That's he from the hometown. We know him.
From the neighborhood.
Yeah, not only do we know him, he's from our neighborhood. Coach Farley's his dad.
Yep.
Roger Farley. I went to school with his brother Roger. Roger was 5.
Right.
His older brother Roderick, and congratulations, my brother.
Congratulations.
That's an awesome accomplishment for you, and we salute you. And I think that your Nebraska Cornhuskers, now we talking Power 4 D1, they going to bring hell to Deion, man. Deion got to bring that ass playing.
And they got to play them at Nebraska.
Woo! Well, they got the over-under for that already? I mean, the point spread for that?
I don't see it on here. Let me see if I can click on it and say something. Maybe I had to go to ESPN Bets to see it. Let me see real quick.
I don't want you guys to think that let me see what time is, but we are already rolling. I don't want you guys to think that I dislike Prime. As a personality, Deion, as a player especially, I like Prime, and I always use this analogy. I remember when Prime bought a team here about 6 years ago, maybe 7 or 8 years ago. 2018. He bought a high school, Dallas Trinity or some shit, here to Columbia, Georgia, to Phoenix City, Alabama, to play the Central Red Devils. They spanked them boys. I think just because you're a good player, look at Michael Jordan. I know he never coached, but he was a GM, basically, for the Charlotte Hornets. And Charlotte's been sucking since Michael Jordan had them as a GM / owner. Just because you were a good player does not equate to you being a good coach. I think Deion is inspirational. He's a character. He's definitely a celebrity. He talks. He got the gift of gab. But with that being said, if you're not getting quality players, and it's 11 positions in college football. You got the offensive line, you got tackle, the guards, tight end, wide receivers, quarterback, and the running backs. If you damn near ain't got a dog, a certified head buster in all those positions, you're going to be flawed. Plain and simple. I think he got some of the best piece of the puzzle Deion has to me is his son, who's a quarterback, the other receiver, Horn, and Travis Hunter. Them are the best pieces of the puzzle he got. Right. Everybody else, to me, is marginal. They can be separated. I mean, they can be swapped out.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the right pieces of the puzzle. I don't expect him to be at Colorado in the next 3 years. He will bail out on you like he did Jackson. People say he won a championship. He did not win a bowl game.
I'm not going to say he's going to bail out. He's going to leave for a better opportunity because that's what he always strive for. The man has made it clear that he wants to coach at a Florida State type, Alabama type program. This is just a stepping stone for him. No different from Nick Saban. No different from all these other coaches that start off at smaller universities and make their way to big programs.
I think with Prime, though, he's so vocal.
He just sells it a little more.
So it makes it look bad. And he has that controversy right now going on with them actually banning journalists from asking questions. And Nick Saban would never. Kirby Smart would never.
Right.
You don't hear that come from the real top-notch elite coaches in college football to where they're banning reporters from asking them questions. And here to come from Prime, to me, it belittles his brand. It makes him seem petty. And I can't respect him when it comes to being a top-notch elite coach in NCAA Division I football.
I don't think those other coaches that you just named would get disrespected, like how that reporter is disrespecting Prime, even though Prime needs to have thicker skin. I agree with you on that. You still can't ban the guy.
Hold on. We talking about Denver. I don't know how many people fucking Denver got. But you don't think it's other...
Denver a big city, man. You talking about a whole state.
I bet Denver ain't top 10 in the...
they ain't a whole state in Colorado, but shit.
And they ain't top 10 in the United States. Denver just a big city in Colorado.
They got an NFL team, though, in the Denver Broncos.
Who gives a fuck?
They got an NBA franchise. The Nuggets, they won a championship.
So
Both won championship.
So does St. Louis. I mean, so does Jacksonville. So
St. Louis don't have no basketball team.
They don't?
Nah.
St. Louis just like Compton. But what I'm saying is, it's somebody somewhere talking shit about Nick Saban. Well, not now, but it's a columnist. We're talking about a writer, one person somewhere writing something about Kirby Smart that he don't like.
Yeah.
So you gotta have tougher skin.
You do.
And not to mention, you have to be a professional.
Got to.
That comes with head coaching to me. Deion L will not finish 500.
They will.
And they definitely will not make no kind of playoff or none of that shit.
They will finish over 500. They will make a bowl game this season. Unless Shedeur Sanders gets injured.
This is 4.0 Fitness. That's what we're recording it. I would do 40 push-ups on this podcast. And Deion L.
40 push-ups? You can do 40 push-ups right now. Up it up to 100.
I don't know if I can do it right now.
Yeah, you do 40 push-ups right now. Up it up to 100.
100.
Okay, straight. On call.
Straight.
On the table.
If Deion them win over 500, at the end of the season, they over 500. I don't think they're going to do it.
Okay. All right.
I don't think they're going to do it.
Okay.
All right. One of our favorite subjects, guys.
Oh, my God.
The WCC, Caitlin Clark. That's her name 5 times, too. Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark is the phenomenon. She has transitioned from the college game to the W, and she is phenomenal. She is the league, basically. When it comes to viewership, she is the league. When it comes to viewership, when it comes to inspiration, she is the standard. Like, you got your Asia Wilson. We know Asia.
The best player in the WNBA, the best player in the world.
Caitlin Clark.
Cut that crap.
Not to me. But to many, I bet you it's more people. If you did a poll,
she's not even the best player on her team. But go ahead, I digress.
She's definitely not the best player on her team.
She's the most important player.
Most important player. And I like Mitchell and Boss. They got a nice thing going down there now.
They do. They
got a big three now. If you really look at it, they got a big three.
They do.
But if you took a poll and said who is the best player in college in the W, Caitlin Clark will get number one. It's just what she's brought to that league, the eyes, the ears, the streams. No other player has been able to achieve that. With that being said, They just played one of their nemesis, and the reason they're nemesis to me is just because her and the
Angel Reese,
the rivalry between Angel Reese,
college,
they dominated this time.
Yep.
Albeit one of the top players, Trinity.
Their leading scorer.
Leading scorer, and when she came, because she was coming off the bench at one time.
At one time, yes, yep.
But she after that shit with Caitlin Clark, she kind of exploded.
Yeah,
Chinny was hurt, and Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever came in there and wrecked shop and whooped ass on them. And I think they got the number six spot.
They got a 6 spot now?
6.
Okay.
They got a number 6 spot in the playoff race.
Wow.
Is the Rookie of the Year title a wrap? Has Caitlin Clark sealed the deal?
It's a wrap, man. It's dead.
It's over with.
It's over with, man. She got
So
it,
all
man.
those double-doubles don't even mean nothing no more?
Nah, they don't, because, I mean, her own right, she damn near, she's not averaging a double-double, but she's getting her double-doubles too, whether it's points and assists or points and rebounds. She getting her thing too. And they're winning, man. They're winning, and she's one of the biggest reasons why they're winning. So it's over with, man. I mean, I love Angel Reese. She got the heart of a lion, man. She's just so tough, man. I love her game, man. She's relentless against the boards. I just wish in the off season she just works a little bit more on her post game. And because she got good form, she shoots free throws very good, but she needs to develop a little bit better post game. Because it seems like sometimes she just get the ball in the post, do her drop step, and just throw that motherfucker up there.
But that's her shot. People gotta stop saying she throws it up.
Man, the girl, I just hope she critiques it a little better.
Playing since AAU when she was in high school.
Yeah,
I watched some of her old film. That's how she does it.
But I just hope I'm just saying, working all season to get it perfected a little more. Because sometimes that shit don't come close. But you want her to do a goddamn I want her to train like every other basketball player, whether you're the NBA or the WNBA player. That's what they do. They practice their craft in the off season. LeBron James been in the league. LeBron James is number 6, 7.
LeBron.
You know what I'm saying? He still practices his craft in the off season.
Did you see LeBron?
What?
Did you see LeBron doing them squats?
Man, I seen that shit, man. And let me say this. Any nigga that get sexual preferences or rises out of that shit, come on, man. I see motherfuckers do squats in this gym every day, and that's how you supposed to do it.
I didn't see no sexual shit.
I ain't saying you. I'm saying
I was just funny, man. How his back was.
Hey, man, he's trying to, goddamn it, do a perfect form, man. But you got some people on social media like, goddamn, especially because the dude was behind him, kind of holding his waist a little bit.
Oh man, you know Caitlin Clark. So, just to give a couple stats for that game, Leah Boston, she actually didn't do too well compared to
7 points,
she had
5
7
rebounds,
points. Exactly,
4 assists,
I think
3 steals.
Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark with the high scores. Kelsey with 23.
Yeah.
Caitlin with 31, but more impressively, Caitlin Clark put up 12 assists, man.
12 rebounds.
12 assists.
Oh, my bad. I'm looking at it wrong. Yeah, 12 assists, 4 rebounds. Damn, Caitlin. Shit.
What I think with Caitlin Clark,
damn.
This is what I think. I think she has figured it out.
Yeah, I agree.
I think things were shaky in the beginning, but since this break, she's been consistent.
Yeah.
She's been playing top-notch basketball.
Yeah.
And she's going to be a fucking problem, man. She's going to be a problem in the next couple of years.
She a problem now.
Yeah. I mean, like, she started out, and she still has to work on it. I think she's still shooting 30-something% from the 3 ball. But when she figures that part out about it, she's going to be a BB.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing with me is the 31 points that shows she was aggressive. She was 10 of 11 from the field. Man, that's great, man. She was 5 or 9 from the 3-point. And most importantly, she didn't lose the game for her team. She only had 3 turnovers. Because she's been a turnover machine, and she leads the WNBA in turnovers. So for her to only have 3 turnovers with 31 points, for her to have 3 turnovers with 12 assists and only have 3 turnovers, that's huge, man.
She's coming to her player,
that's huge, man.
She's coming. She's getting better.
She's getting better.
She's getting better as the season goes on. While other people are digressing or staying stagnant, Caitlin is getting better. But now, I would just say this is a negative note. Like I said, we get hundreds of thousands of views of content dealing with Caitlin Clark. I'm just being honest. So her brand, we cover her brand, and I definitely do, because it generates traction for our platforms.
Right.
But what I don't like is I don't like the racism. When I tell you that white people are super racist when it comes to this girl.
Oh man.
If you say,
but they'll call you racist if you just talking basketball and you say something critical about.
And
her.
you know it's bad when another white person come on there and say, "Hey man, you guys are being racist." This guy just comment on what he's seeing. And if you know me and know us, I'm definitely pro Caitlyn. But if you say anything about her, they come at you. They be at me and shit, and I be like, God damn. Did y'all see
Have
the
you
other
ever seen any death threats? Not really no death.
I haven't seen death threats, but the main thing that I see is Angel Reese calling her ghetto, calling her thug, saying she should be locked up, saying she assaulted Caitlin Clark. I see more Angel Reese, and if you say something about Caitlin Clark in a negative way, they come at you.
Yeah,
and it's a lot of racism. You just mad because the white girls is spanking them black girls.
Yeah,
they even go as far as saying the sport was invented by a white person. They just go overboard. Yeah. So outside of the racism, I'm definitely pro Caitlin Clark. I think she is an asset to women's basketball.
Definitely,
she is the prototype. I think you probably have.
She's the engine right now.
And I'm waiting for Flage to come up there, because I'm like, I think Flage is going to be another one of those players, those generational players that's going to help the WNBA. I'm with women's rights. I want the women to get more money. I want to see them on TV more. Yeah. I love the WNBA tunnel. I love Dejanay from the Connecticut Sun. That's my boo. I love that little bit. Goddamn. I love Big Cardosa. Like, I generally rock with these
Asia
women.
Wilson, the GOAT.
Asia Wilson like the avatar for you. Like, she's great, but I'm talking about who I like. I like Asia.
You don't follow her on Instagram.
I like her.
You gotta follow her on Instagram.
I follow her on Instagram.
The outfits she be wearing.
She be wearing that
swagger.
She can't fuck with Dejanay.
She can fuck with her.
Nah, she can't.
Yeah, she can. Go ahead,
she can't. That's who I like. I like Dejanay. It's another. I like the little. It's one of them. I gotta follow her name.
Kia Jackson too. She be swagging on them.
It's
LA
one
Sparks.
who went viral. She got a swimsuit on, and I
think she's still in college.
What I'm talking about?
Yeah, she's still in college.
Okay, well, a little bit bad too. Caitlin Clark is the prototype. She's figuring it out. And I think I remember it was a picture of her dad. They showed him in that last game when she was losing, and he just had that look. I know that look. It was like, we gonna get him, baby. We'll be all right.
Yeah.
She never won a championship in college.
Right.
She will win one in the W. Might not be this year, might not be next year, but she will win a WNBA championship. I guarantee it.
I will say this. I don't know about that champion. I mean, yeah, they can. I tell you what.
They got the top two draft picks. 3 years
exactly.
2 years in a row. Boston and
I still think they're a little small though in the grand scheme. I think they're a little small, Tim.
They need another big. They definitely need another big.
Yeah.
But they can run them. But look at Steph Curry and them with the Warriors. They wasn't big. They ran them when they
the small ball. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So they can do it.
They can do it.
And they coach. I don't know the little bitch name, but they coach. She fought. If it was dudes, we'd be saying little niggas or whatever. So I don't discriminate a little bit.
I will say this though: if they the number 6 seed or 7, whichever one they end up at, you don't want to see them in the first round.
You don't want to see them in the first round.
If you a team got to play them in the first round, if you were the number 4 pick or 3, 4, 5, you don't want to see them, man.
You don't.
You don't want to see them in the first round. And I think Caitlin Clark, man, I think she has absorb the physicality of the WNBA, and she's like, okay, this is what y'all hoes were talking about. Well, it's physical. She's not gonna. This what y'all talking about? I felt it now.
Yes.
I done took all y'all best shots.
I took all the best shots.
I done took all y'all best shots because every time y'all play me, y'all giving me all y'all got, and then some. I done absorb that. That's all y'all got.
But she's figured it out.
She figured it out, man.
All I need CC to do is start dropping more consistent on that 3 ball. And that's when
cut down her turnovers and stop flopping and stop crying.
She's just doing like LeBron then. But listen, when she started dropping that 3,
about run number 10 now.
Bronny, how about Bronny then? Really Bronny. Okay. once she starts dropping that 3 ball and get that up to about 42, 44%.
She was 5 and 9 the last game, so she was
pretty good last game. But once she's
over 50%.
About 40% of the 3 ball. That means,
she be dangerous.
That means they got to come out.
Yeah.
That's going to create more opportunities for the assist and her other teammates to get involved. They got Kelsey Mitchell and Boston. So
I'm glad you said that real quick, because I always say this. Caitlin Clark is the most important person on that team. I was watching First Take the other day with Stephen A. and Unc. They mentioned Aaliyah Boston. They mentioned Clark. They mentioned Hull, because Hull at that particular game,
they ain't saying no about
they said nothing about
Caitlin crazy as hell.
Mitchell, and she is averaging, besides this last game, she is averaging more points than Caitlin Clark, man. That girl is aggressive. Caitlin Clark, we watched the game. Caitlin Clark seems like wins. Exactly. Caitlin Clark seems like she has halves. She may go off the first half, second half she's or she's quiet in the first half and go off in the second half. This girl, Mitchell, she goes off the whole game and gives it what she got. She needs more recognition, man.
She does.
And I know what about Chicago? I'm not trying to do that, because Caitlin Clark is the most important player on the team. She is a superstar. But Kay Mitchell deserves her flowers, man.
Shout out, her name is Kelsey Mitchell, right?
I just see Kay. I don't know what the
fuck. Her name is Kelsey Mitchell. Shout out to Kelsey Mitchell. We gonna give you a flower, boo.
Kelsey Mitchell, that's her name.
We rock with you, Kelsey. We rock with you. I didn't rock with Dejanay for aesthetics. You know what I'm saying? I just like it a little bit. But when it comes to balling, when it comes to being an instrument on a team to create wins, you are definitely a very important tool on the Fever's roster.
Okay,
they can't do it without her.
Real quick before we move on, we got to give a shout out to Angel Reese. She broke the WNBA rookie record for double-double. She had her. I watched the game, man. I mean, the last point she got, you can tell it was, because it was a blowout. She was still in the game. She wanted the record. I'm not mad at people. So she did LeBron. I mean, people call it stat pad, but I'm not mad. No, I'm not mad at that. She want to break a record, to say, okay, I broke a record too, goddamn bitch. I'm not mad at that. She had 10 points, 11 rebounds. Know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at that. Cardoso finished with 6 points, 10 rebounds. Cardoso,
I need Cardoso, but
I need her to score a little more, man.
Yeah,
she's the one that's really been carrying. I know she's a rookie. She's a rookie.
Is she a rookie?
Okay, so I ain't gonna put too much on the table.
She doesn't have that Angel. She don't have that dog.
She don't got that dog in her like
Angel Reese.
Yeah, Angel Reese got that dog.
They got a different type of dog.
Yeah.
One might be a pit. One might be like a terrier. But she's an American pit bull. That's what Angel Reese is.
American pit bull.
She ain't no Frenchie or nothing like that. She's an American pit bull.
It's definitely.
She got that dog in her. But I think she'll evolve. I think she'll evolve.
Okay.
Hey, man, I know we were going to talk about some of the games with WNBA.
Okay.
But we have totally went overtime, so we had to skip to the Pod Downs picks.
Oh,
before we end this. So let's go ahead and get to the Pod Downs picks. You got them. This is where you going to lose your money, guys. So if you want
I'm going to win y'all some money this year.
If you want to lose some money to write off on your taxes, now is the time to do it.
All right, Pod Down picks.
Uh-oh.
I wish I could have caught y'all earlier, man, because believe it or not, the old Pod Down won a little chain this week. Know what I'm saying?
He won some money.
I know someone won a little chain this week. But all right, this we going to go with.
Who we going to go with?
Because we got a Sunday game, college football. We got a Monday game in college football. And then we're going to throw in a WNBA game. Okay, so we got total points for tonight's game against LSU and USC at 6.5 games. I'm going under on that, man. I believe it's going to be a more defensive game, first game of the week. Offenses may not be well-oiled machines like that. I expect them to go under that.
Under?
Yeah, under 65.5. Okay, next game we got Florida State versus Boston College. I'm not impressed by Florida State, man.
When they play?
They play tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm not impressed by Florida State, man, for what I've seen from Georgia Tech.
You shouldn't be.
I'm just not, man. So I know they got a chance to redeem themselves. It's spread at 16.5. I got to go with Boston College, man, for what I've seen.
That's an ACC matchup, right?
It's an ACC matchup. Well, last week was too, but still, I got to go with them, man. Then my last game, I got the Las Vegas Aces. They going up against the Phoenix Mercury. I got the total points over 169.5. Both of these teams, they can score the ball pretty good. Asia Wilson, Brittany Grimes. We got DT. You got Kelsey Plum. Chelsea Plum. We got Young. We got the point guard. So we got a lot of we got a lot of stars in this game. So I expect the game to go over that. You put up 100. The odds is plus 575. So if you bet $100, you will win $675.
Ooh, that's
3 picks.
That's 3 picks.
That's pot down, baby. We gonna come in.
They put $100 on how much they win?
$675.
$675. Man,
yeah.
They gonna call the girl see she didn't buy $100.
We gonna hit that, baby.
You gonna hit
it? It sound good, don't it?
It sound
logical.
Especially the last one with the WNBA.
How about the one in Florida State?
I don't like them.
I ain't like them either. That's why I took the points with the other team.
How many points they gave them again?
16.5.
I don't think they're gonna cover.
Me neither.
I definitely think they pissed off, but I think everybody's seen the kink in their armor.
Yeah.
And they gunning for them.
And they got tape on them.
And exactly. They coming for them. Where they playing at though?
They playing Florida State.
Woo! I don't know about that.
You don't know about that?
Because you got to think from their point of view, they might be like, shit, we need to get some get back.
Yeah.
They get back a motherfucker.
Yeah.
They get back a motherfucker.
Other team got taped though.
But until they show me something different, since they game last year against Georgia where they laid down like some hoes, until now, until they change it, they lost last week against Georgia Tech. I'm going against them until they show me something different. That's just what it is.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Well, that's it, man. Season 2 opener. It's the GOAT. I'll do it again. It's the GOAT, Coach T Flow.
And it's your boy Shine the Pod, Don.
And thank you for watching this episode of
the first episode
of season 2 of the Bro vs. Bro podcast.
Yes, sir. Peace.